All right, welcome to the RD2L Season 32
10 seconds to pick.
EST Mondays. I know it's Tuesday, but they
5 seconds.
rescheduled.
Hurry,
We've got
Players
IO
ban.
Band equals Scared versus Haptyc's Habitat coming in a
Radiance
game
ban.
number one. First bans are going to be the Clockwork and the IO coming in. Not really surprised here. Most likely a
Only
Pudge will
10
be banned on the
seconds.
Dire side. We will probably see a Weaver
5
ban,
seconds
maybe.
remain.
Might see another support ban coming out as well. Let's see what we've got right now.
Dyer's ban.
Night Stalker. Okay, maybe they're going for more squishy supports, like the Warlock, the Witch Doctor, something that
10
channel
seconds.
spells CM. So that's what really Night
5
Stalker
seconds.
likes to go
Hurry,
hunt.
hurry.
Those supports that don't want to move, and he's gonna make them move. So I like to see it. They might ban Pudge here just to see what happens.
Radiance
They ban out the Tiny. Okay. It's a good 4. Good carry. Slows on PST Sundays. Likes to
10 seconds to pick.
play it mid. Also likes to draft it and then throw it in the 4 position
5
and tell me to
seconds
just run
remain.
in. Here we go. IO band.
Radiance
They're going to
ban.
ban a Hoodwink. All right, good choice. And I'm surprised the Weaver hasn't been banned yet. It's picked up often. I could definitely see it being
Only
banned.
10 seconds.
What else do we have here?
5 seconds remain.
They might ban something crazy like a Lifestealer or an Ursa.
Dyer's
You know,
ban.
it really depends on what they want. They banned the Pudge. Really interesting. Okay. I wonder if they're worried about the Pudge or if they think something's gonna happen. And they banned an Axe. Okay.
Points away.
Pangolier picked up. The Pangolier has been played a lot. It's honestly it's a lane stomper right now. It's a lane stomper. It's hard to play into. It doesn't have a lot of counters unless you have a bunch of disable.
10 seconds
And
to
then
pick.
at that point you're throwing a lot of disable into one hero, so who
5
knows?
seconds.
We might see
Hurry,
something crazy.
hurry.
IO Band gonna
Dyer's
get their pick right here, gonna be the Grimstroke. Alright, nice. I think, can Pangolier roll out of the Grimstroke ult? If he rolls up and you link it to him, he can just roll out of it, right? He doesn't stay in place? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dyer's ban.
They banned a Bloodseeker. Okay, I thought I said pick the Bloodseeker 2 days ago, maybe against the Pangolier. Maybe it was, yeah, it was like Saturday,
10
and it wasn't
seconds
picked
to
either
pick.
time. So I wonder why they banned it now.
5
I do
seconds.
feel
Hurry,
like
hurry.
IO Band probably has an idea in mind how to deal with the Pango. Not really sure. I would probably ban the Lich right here. We see a lot of Grimstroke Lich. Hobo's team on PST Sundays likes to play that. The Grimstroke Lich makes it really easy to get kills on those
Radiance
supports,
ban.
blow up those people. They're going to ban the Darkseer, great offlaner right now as well. I'm a little surprised they haven't banned the Phoenix. We see a lot of Era playing that. But it could be that. It could be the Phoenix ban.
Only 10 seconds.
What else do we have?
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Phoenix really doesn't work with Grimstroke. I would definitely throw the Grimstroke as a 5 to roll up top with the Droids. And they banned the OD. OD wants to disable and take mana from things. So you want to play somebody who doesn't have a lot of mana, isn't going to be able to just hang out in fights like this.
10 seconds to pick.
Who's good against Pango.
5 seconds remain.
PL doesn't care. And is they're thinking about the mid lineup, mid matchup.
Weaver.
Goes for the Weaver. Okay, it's good. Good choice. Weaver's really strong. They could carry with it too. Is that what they banned against? Maybe they were thinking about a Legion commander. I
10
think it's really
seconds to
weird,
pick.
but I guess if you could jump on the Pango and get him to stop rolling with the Legion
5
and the
seconds.
silences,
Hurry, hurry.
you could try to do it. And, oh, I wonder if you can't get 2 dual wins, right? It'll just focus on one, I think.
Dire team pick.
Think of a Chikiro. Chikiro's a good hero, too. I think Chikiro is probably their 5. A good 4, you could pick up a Shadow Shaman to go against the Weaver. They counter each other a little bit. You could go Spirit Breaker.
Only
Spirit
10
Breaker's still in the
seconds.
pool. Is good against the Weaver. Can chase him around. Can really
5
harass the
seconds
Grimstroke.
remain.
You can use that Bulldoze, and if you throw the ult from the Grimstroke onto him, it doesn't last very long. Or the Silence. It's actually kind of nice. I could see it. I could see it right here. The Pango can
Radiant
kind of
team
lane
now
by
pick.
himself. I can pick up an Ogre matchup. Alright. That's probably a 4 Ogre. They, as an offlaner with an Ogre, they might go Centaur. IO Band
Only
equals
10
scared.
seconds.
Right here, the Weaver's a little bit of a flex, so I think they're okay with this
5
choice.
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Who do they pick up? Who do they pick
Radiant
up?
team pick.
Pick up a Zeus, really? Okay. This is the first Zeus I've seen in a long time. I wonder if they're just throwing the Zeus because they know it's going to win the lane against the Pango. Or at least hold it out. I mean, they might be lining up for a Legion right here. I think Legion is
10
terrible, but
seconds to pick.
you have the Grimstroke ult. You have the Zeus to help end.
5 seconds
Duels.
remain.
I mean, you know, you have Weaver to hit with big damage. It could be kind of crazy. However, I think if you're going to Weaver here in Legion, you need something crazy in the 5 or the 4 position. Like a super Undying or something.
Mamita, mamita, jugando mi dotita.
Thank you.
2 Dota players in a lane. They might kiss.
We'll see what
Dire's
happens.
turn to make
It is
all
going to pick up a
damage.
Tide. Okay. Tide's fair enough. So it still could be a carry Weaver, but most likely isn't. I think they're going to carry with something else. The Tide can make some good holdout, right? Is a good front line. What do you go against the Pango to
10
carry?
seconds to pick.
I can only think... I think the Weaver is fine.
5
But do you want to...
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
The Zeus could be a 4, too. Good. They've got a good flex here. Happy
banned.
is probably going to pick their mid. Is a sniper. Okay. Sniper's great against or with the Ogre. Is this a carry sniper? This could be an offlane Pango. We haven't seen that in a long time. That used to be a thing back in the day. Get the Maelstrom
Only 10
on the
seconds.
Pango.
5 seconds remain.
It could have been the Underlord. Okay, we did see that. Did they think it was a carry Underlord? No way, right? Do they think this is a mid-tide? I think they need more carry than a mid-tide will
10 seconds to
provide.
pick.
For IO
5
Band,
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
I would get rid of Centaur. I don't think it's an off-lane Pango. I think it's a safe lane
Radiant's
sniper.
ban.
Oh, they think it's an off-lane Pango. Really? Interesting. So IO Band could go Spectre with the
Only
Zeus
10 seconds.
and just lose the first 30 minutes of the game and then come back.
5 seconds remain. Dire's ban.
Troll Warlord faces Void. Both lockdown heroes. I think it's Carry Weaver. I think they're committing to the Carry Weaver, which can get on the sniper. I think is alright. They could 4 Zeus, and then they're going to pick up a
10
mid laner.
seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Lesh in the mid lane? We have seen OD was banned. Does Lesh win that lane? in mid? Mid against Pango or Sniper? Unless Happy is picking up a, is picking up whatever it's called. An offlaner here. Or this is an offlane Pango. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do. They do think it's not a carry sniper though, which I think is wrong. I think it's a carry sniper. Happy's team, I would pick like I think a Centaur would be fine. Centaur's still on the table.
Dire team are now picking.
Where do you think that this is a mid-tide? There's no way, right? Happy's team picks a Centaur here. IO Band picks up, I don't even know. I feel like they're missing so much.
Only 10
But this
seconds.
could be like a carry tide or something with Droids playing. I'm not really sure.
5 seconds remain. Radiant team pick.
Wait, it is an off-lane Pango. It's a mid-sniper. Okay, they were right. They were right. Fair enough. They're going to go Shadow Fiend. IO Band. They picked fast.
It's time at last.
What
to
are
select
these lanes?
heroes.
It's got to be a Carry Weaver, right? It's a Carry Tide Hunter. I called it. I fucking called it. I called it. I made it as a fucking joke. I said it was a joke. No way. No fucking way. Yo, clip it. Clip it. Holy shit. Dude, there's no way. Is this an offlane Weaver? Who's the mid? I assume Zeus is mid. I should know this answer because I should know this answer. I've casted this team before. I think this is a 4 Weaver with an offlane breaker. A carry tide, right? Droids carries? I've only seen him carry. On the other side, this is most likely a carry Shadow Fiend. I think ZYX is the mid laner with an offline Pango. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. Honestly, I think Happy has the better team. But IO Band picked really confidently. They picked weird heroes, but they picked them confidently. And that sounds weird, but it kind of puts you in the zone, you know what I mean? Also, you're going to put Droids on a hero that doesn't really carry, which means you're not going to know what to do and you don't know how to deal with it. So I'm excited. I wonder how long they've been holding on to this. And a straight instant line is going to go onto the table right here. Going to go bottom.
Please try to keep me out
Holy.
of the hospital.
They're ready to go. They said, fuck it. I don't care. Run it through. All right. It looks like we might get a 5v5 here. They're going to be pinging it as well on the high ground. Are they going to have the rotate around? If only, if only. Okay. I'm excited.
It's all coming together.
With Ogre having the learning curve, I feel like IO Band has the better level 1. Just because Ogre has no skills.
30
And I think they
seconds
know
until
that.
Digital sports.
And because they have the Shadow Fiend walking up, I think they're just going to give this up. Most likely. I mean, they're still positioning here. I think they're going to get aggressive. No way, right? This is crazy by the Pango. Okay, yeah, it is crazy. IO Band is going to be going down to the water rune. They're going to be walking up. They do see the Ogre. They're going to jump on the Ogre. They have a bash. Greater Bash is queued up. He's not going to get it. They do have the stun. Okay, it didn't look like the whole team was committed there. They're going to go onto the sniper underneath the tower. He's going to be taking a little bit of damage, but that's all right. It's going to go for a 1-1 in this bottom lane and 2-2 overall, most likely, if the Lesh walks or the Zeus walks over. I don't know. Whoever gets to this bounty rune first, I guess. All right, it's might expire. All right, here we go. We're going to introduce everybody that's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. We do this every time. So, if you want me to cheer for your team, I only cheer for courier kills. So, if you want to hear that, get me on cam with that courier kill, and I'll love to scream your name. In this bottom lane, we have Drodes18 on that carry Tide Hunter for IO band equals scared. Tycho is going to be on that position 5. Grimstroke in the mid lane. We've got BGD on the Zeus. On the other side, we've got Madame Zeroni on the Spear Breaker. And last but not least is going to be an off-lane Weaver, played by Ira. Bad Ben. On the other side, we've got Bender on that carry Shadow Fiend for the side of Haptyc's Happy Habitat. Going to be supported by Ikarim. In the mid lane, we've got ZYX on the sniper. And in the off lane, we've got Scurvy Dog on that Ogre Magi dressed up with an off lane Pangolier. They're going to take a courier here. Nice job. All right. I don't know who's going to be getting kills where. I'm not really sure what Tide is going to be doing. Tide's going to go for a Harpoon. Interesting. Kind of lore-driven, don't you think? I mean, he's a big fish, and he's going to get the fish item. So, nice. They're going to get some nice ward and D-wards down here. Well played. On the other side, we're going to be throwing up. They throw some blood grenades onto the Jakira. The Jakira is going to walk his courier away, but he's going to die into the tower to the right place of the Spear Breaker. We're going to go back bottom. And watch out. Ogre Magi is going to be throwing a little bit of damage onto the Grimstroke. Jumps in with the Pangolier jump as well. They're going to have the stun from the Grimstroke. It's not going to land in time because he doesn't cast it again. Then they're going to get a double stun from the Grimstroke stun. He's using that big anchor smash and hitting 2 people, but it's not going to do enough. And we're going to go back to the mid lane here. We do see the water rune going to the Zeus, and it looks like he's going to go for the other one. Nope, the Sniper's going to play on the south side here, so once he goes for it, he's going to deny it. We're going to go back in this top lane. Shadow Fiend just pushing out just a little bit, and we're going to look at these last hits. All right, Shadow Fiend is putting a little pressure out, says, hey, buddy, you know, I know you want these last hits, but I'm not going to give them to you. We're going to go to this bottom lane. They're going to ping on the Tide here. Tide is doing a little bit of damage. They throw the paint. Going to land on one. He's going to turn onto the Ogre Magi. Has that stun from the Grimstroke. Is it going to be that Inkswell? Gets the stun off. Going to be doing some good damage. Throws a blood grenade as well. Has an anchor smash in 2 seconds. It doesn't look like they're going to get the catch. They have the paint. It's going to do so much. He has no more damage. Unfortunately, the blood grenade ran out, and he's going to be able to walk it off. Walk it like I talk it, baby. You know what I'm saying? He's just got that gat on him. In the top lane, we got the Spear Breaker just being a little aggressive up here. Does have those boots and the Wind Lace, which is going to be really nice. Give him that extra movement speed. What, 75? 20 plus the 45, which is going to be 65, is pretty close. You know, it's really nice. It also transfers that damage into the Greater Bash as well. All right, they're going to draw a line. The Sniper says, hey, Zeus could be going top. He's just going to grab, you know, some stuff and keep it going. But he grabbed the bottle of the bounty rune and keeps it moving. We do see a courier up here. Is he going to die? No, it's not. He's going to block it with the creeps. Nice job, so they can't. There we go. Well played. And he's going to drag up just a little bit. Okay, in the bottom lane right here, we do have the Tide Hunter. He's going to go phase boots. I assume he's going to go phase boots first instead of the harpoon. Just might be the way he's queued up. Going to get the triple raise off. Nope, just a double. Big camp or big wave. Going to have 2 range creeps. Got to be worried about those. Shadow Fiend denying underneath the tower. Nice, going to get a stun on. Have the beetles on him as well. They have the raise. Big dual breath out. They're going to use another raise here. Got to hit that beetle on you, please. There you go, Chikiro. Oh, he misses the raise to kill the Spear Breaker. They get a courier down bottom, and Ira is going to run down that Shadow Fiend. They're going to go onto the Weaver. Weaver's trying to get out. He's going to take a lot of damage from this. Chikiro does not get one more last hit off. Spear Breaker is hoping for a Greater Bash, but it's not going to happen. It does go for the 1-1-1 there. And in the bottom lane, they're going to be pushing back the Tide Hunter, taking some good damage from this Ignite. And most likely a jump from the Pango as well. Yeah, that Swashbuckle and the Shield Crash are on cooldown. Zeus is doing well in this mid lane. They're both pretty even at 23-24. Last hit, 24-24, so nothing too much to worry about there. Tidehunter's going to get a stun on from the Grimstroke, and they're going to go on to the Pango. Gets the paint off. They're going to have another Anchor Smash in a second. Gets stunned by the Ogre. Is going to be hit a little bit, and he's going to swim away. That Ignite going to come back on him. All right, Weaver is going to be back in this top lane. Shadow Fiend is going to be going for the boots, level 1. First item, just kidding. Gets the charge in, nice, and the run through. Gets a bash, throws the Beatles on him. Gets another bash. There you go. We know he's been saving all of them up right there. They're going to be going on in the Jakiro. He has the Beatles on him right now. He's losing all of his armor. He's now negative armor. He's got to be careful. Nice job. We're going to go down this bottom lane, get a nice pull on the stacked camp. You love to see it. Supports playing for themselves right here. It's good stuff. Playing for the lane and playing for himself. Gets a little bit of gold and is able to pull the whole wave. Help out that Tidehunter. Okay. Place a nice little ward here. You can see the camp and see if they're going to be over here. Kind of defensive. In the bottom lane, they're going to be pinging the Pango. He's going to get some damage onto him. He uses that wand and he's going to walk away. Woo. Okay. So Weaver is going to be having an item on the Courier right now. We want to check it out real quick. It's just going to be Gloves of Haste. I assume the Weaver is going to go Gleipnir. I don't know what offlane Weaver builds. I assume it's going to be more like a utility Weaver. They're going to throw a double fire from the Dragon onto the Spirit Breaker. That's it. Tidehunter is, like we said, going for the Harpoon into the Phase Boots. He's doing all right. He's going to get hit a little bit by the Pango, and the last hit is stolen. Oh, snap. Ogre Magi going on across the map here. Has a stun. Is not going to be able to use it. Okay, did see the Courier. We do see the Weaver up here fighting the Jakiro. Is going to get Ice Path. They get the stun onto the Ogre Magi. Do have a charge in 4 seconds. Weaver walks over here, throws the Beatles. Right here. Throw Beatles. Nope. Throw Beatles. Nope. There we go. Throw Beatles. All right. They're going to get stunned. Double raise. Goes for the triple raise. He's using that ult. Zeus ult is going to come out. They're going to be going onto both. They do throw some big damage onto the Jakiro. Zeus is going to be coming up with the haste. Going to get one. They're going to trade 1, 2, 3 for absolutely nothing. And they're going to go on to the Weaver. Weaver is going to take a lot of damage from the Sniper rotate. And Sniper is going to be just fine taking that. So well played. He's going to be looking for more here. No, he wasn't able to get it off. Oh my god. Would it have killed him? Yeah, right? Yes, it would have. That's crazy. We're going to go on to the Tidehunter in the bottom lane, get the paint off, which is going to save his life, even though he's taking all that Ignite damage. Swap out to those Bracers and the Magic Wand. Low skill gameplay right here. Got to put them in your backpack, flip them back in. We talk about that all the time. Want to get that extra health. Ogre Magi is going to be diving down a little bit. Throws the Ignite off, going to go on the Grimstroke under the tower, gets the kill with the Jakiro rotate after he died top, and they're okay with that. Weaver is going to be doing some good last hit in here. Nice, okay. And they're going to ping this bottom tower. They say, hey, Tide is down here, kind of low. We want to be going on them, and that's kind of it, you know? Doing some nice denies, so, alright. Zeus in this mid lane is going to go for the Arcane Boots into the Phylactery. Average Zeus game, I think. The Phylactery into the Kaya, and then it looks like Ags most likely would be next. I'm not surprised. Oh my god, the Shrapnel does so much damage. Did he max it out? Looks like he did. Yeah, he did. Okay. I'm not surprised. It does so much damage, honestly. And the move slow is crazy. Spirit Breaker, it goes for the phase moves. I assume is going to go for the Shadow Blade next. It goes for the 1-1-3 here. They're going to get a charge onto the Sniper. They do have a Ravage, gets stunned in the mid lane, running there. And they're going to have a roll up from the Pango. Sniper's going to be here right-clicking the Tide. Tide does have a Ravage, gets rolled up again, is going to get rolled up again, and he's going to get jumped on right-clicked by the Pango. He's dead. The Pango's going to jump in. He's going to say, hey, we're here, buddy. He's going to get silenced up. Weaver's going to be here with 4 from the Radiant side, and Zeus also going to take down 1. They're going to see the other 2. They do have Beatles on the charge in. It's going to be going in. Ice Path is going to connect onto 3. They're going to throw the double fire onto 3 as well. He's going to take down Oh god, they're gonna take down the Spirit Breaker. They're gonna be going with the ult from the Weaver's gonna keep him alive, and they do throw the Macro Fire, but it's not gonna kill anybody after they trade for the Sniper. So that's gonna be a 3-for-1 trade. Absolutely fantastic from the side of IO Band Eagle Scared. I guess they did get the Tide, so it's a 2-for-3, but honestly, Tide is already behind. I don't think he minds too much. But that does leave the Shadow Fiend to just be last hitting. And we're going to see right here is Shadow Fiend's okay with this. You know, like, go kill my team. You know, I'm just going to go hit some creeps. Okay, Spirit Breaker is going to go for the Drums of Endurance. He's going to have the charge on, and he's going to walk away. Didn't let it connect, unfortunately. In the top lane, we do see the Weaver. There's a ward right here, just in case they did need it. He's going to ping that there's a vision here. Yep, there is one right there, buddy. So, have a nice, good area covered already, just in case. And it looks like they might need some dust in the future. Honestly, I'd be picking it up right now. Weaver's a sleepy little bugger. Okay, Grimstroke picks up the Tranquil Boots, which I think is different. I think it's okay if you go Yule's next. You can't go a greedy item. You need something for the mana, and I think Yule's is your best option. Okay. Pangolier does go for, which we haven't seen yet, goes for the Urn of Shadows. I'm a little perplexed, as they say, by this. We're going to go into this bottom lane. They're going to be going on the Tide. And Spirit Breaker's going to be walking down here as well. They might go on the Tide underneath the tower. Shadow Fiend is just taking the tower. Nice job. Don't get the deny on it, unfortunately. You might have been able to try for it. I mean, Tide is pretty tanky. You know, 1,500 health is something... Not something to laugh about. Okay. Chikiro going to be going for the mana boots. They're going to ult. Going to hit the Zeus. Nice. Chikiro has the mana boots. I assume he's going to go like Glimmer Cape. I think Glimmer Cape would be good. Ogre Magi has the Dust of Appearance. And the mana boots is going to be going probably... I mean, let's be honest. If he's not going Midas, is it really worth playing the hero? You know what I'm saying? You know? Sniper picking up the Mask of Madness, going to go for the Dragon Lance. Honestly, this is kind of an average build. We don't see a lot of snipers going the Maelstrom anymore to just sit around and farm. They want to be able to kind of fight early with the attack speed and the range that they get, so it's pretty good. Alright. Last but not least, going to be that Shadow Fiend. Going to pick up the Dragon Lance, and probably for the health and attack range, we saw in the early game, they were kind of diving him under tower and doing a lot of damage. You really can't get away. He has no escapes, right? He's like old sniper. He has no escape ability other than his ult, and it's really a challenge. They're going to be diving in the top lane. They're going to jump back with the Spirit Breaker ult. The Macro Fire is going to land on before they kill one. They're going to be going for another kill two. They're going to be using the Ravage lanes onto two. They do have the Grimstroke ult onto the two as well, and they're going to be turning around onto the Tide. Tide's going to be here. They get a Fear onto two. Nice job to stun from the Ogre Magi, and they're going to get the Tide underneath the tower. That's a 4-for-1 trade, and they weren't able to get anything else. Oh my god, they were doing so much damage with that sniper and the right clicks of the SF. Huge plays. Good lord. So this is huge right here. Ogre Magi, I like to build mine a little different. I usually max out the Bloodlust. I go like a 1-1-3 build and then get the 4th level in Bloodlust whenever I can. It's just really nice, right? Especially for these right clickers like the Shadow Fiend and the Sniper. You know what I mean? You're going to get that extra attack speed and move speed as well, which is super useful for these 4 heroes. They're going to roll on, Penguin roll onto the Zeus. He's going to connect 4 times to have the jump in. He gets killed. They're going to be going on to the Grimstroke. He gets killed as well. Alright. Dude, huge plays here. I mean, they've really rolled up into something to be worried about, you know? And this is probably why the Sniper and the Fango just dodge the Maelstrom. They don't want to have to go hit creeps, right? They just want to go hit heroes, let the Sniper and the SF hit buildings, and be just happy with that.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay. Weaver, as the Maelstrom, like I said, is going to go for the Gleipnir. Honestly, it looks like they're just like carrying from the off lane, which seems weird, but I don't know. Good.
Dire's top
I
tower
don't
is
know.
being attacked.
Zeus is going to be going for the phylactery. We did see him die earlier right here. Just kind of caught out. I think they were going on somebody, and they just turned it around. In his bottom lane, we got the Spirit Breaker running. He does have those phase boots and the drums, so he's going to be getting away nice and safe. Tide is going to be just farming right here. He says, I don't care about nobody else. Oh, did he see the ogre? They do ping it. Yeah, he saw the ogre. He's just going to walk underneath the tower. He says, I don't care. Alright, I got this big skull on my head. I think I got something. Zeus ult. Sniper ult is going to get the Spirit Breaker here. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit to catch the whole length of this fight. And they're going to get a nice D ward right here, too. Oh, Penguin Roll is going to be going in. It's going to roll underneath the tower. They're going to hit on the Tide once, hit on the Tide twice, and the Macropire is going to land as well. They killed the Tide. Tide is not feeling very tanky, is he? They get another Beetle, and they're going to go mid. They're going to see the Zeus. Zeus is going to have the jump. No, he has already used it. And the Raze is going to get killed. The Grimstroke ult is going to come out. They do have another Zeus ult. Or Sniper ult. Zeus. Sniper ult. He's not going to be able to get off. He signs himself with the MON there. Probably to get the attack speed and the move speed, but oh well.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Sniper is just extremely slow. Not able to catch. Okay, look at that swagger. Kick him to the curb unless he looks like Mick Jagger. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Alright, and they're gonna take the tower here. Tier 2 falling right now. I mean, honestly, you can let it go. Let other people farm. Unless you rotate everybody here. Weaver is taking care of the creeps, so I don't know why you would rotate back on the Spirit Breaker. I think that might have been kind of a misplay there. But oh well. They're gonna scan, they see nothing there. Okay. Tide almost has the harpoon done. Wait, do you have the not the harpoon. Do you have the double edge done? They're gonna find that Sniper uses the Spirit Breaker roll. Pango roll's gonna land in, hits one, hits two. They're gonna hit him again. And Grimstroke is gonna die at the same time the Spirit Breaker. They're gonna get the Raze's on and kill the Zeus. They're gonna run away with the Weaver. Weaver is gonna have the Sakuchi. Gonna walk away. Nice. And here we go. This is it. Do you have the Bloodlust on the Shadow Fiend? No. So max attack speed is what, 700? And with Bloodlust, it's super fire. It gives you an extra 45 right now. You know, it's very nice. Plus the Mask of Madness gives you 110, so you think you're kind of getting up there. You know what I mean? Whenever that Bloodlust is maxed out. This is why I like the Midas and the Solar Crest on the Ogre. Especially for these two heroes, right? These heroes are going to be very strong. Is going to go with that Glove of Haste, so we know he's going to Midas. Has that 1600 gold. I called it. I called it right here. I know. I'm in the mind of the support. I'm locked in, baby. Okay, you can't break me. All right. So there you go. Spirit Breaker is going to go for the Shadow Blade. I'm not surprised. And Grimstroke is going to go Shard first. Okay, that's still a little different. I really like the Ags Rush on Grimstroke, especially for something like this. You stand here, you pop it on the Shadow Fiend, it connects to the Sniper, pop the ult, get tied to Ravage, and hopefully you're killing something. If you're not killing something, that's just how it is. Pangolier is going to go back for the Gleipnir. I'm not surprised. They've been taking towers. They've been kind of pushing a little bit. I think for the next thing they're going to do is take these tier 2s and then go rogue. Oh, Bangalore onto the Tide here. Going to get the Ice Path off of the Chikiro and the Macropire. Going to land, what, 4 roll hits on him? 5 roll hits, jump through with the big damage. It gets the Yules off from the Chikiro. Ice Path is going to land. They're going to get a kill in the mid lane. They're going to be still going on Tide. Tide is going to get vesseled. He's going to be here. He's going to get jumped on. He's dead. Alright, nice. And Grimstroke did die in the mid lane. Yeah, I was trying to push here. Unfortunate, but not going to happen. Okay. Here, farming some stacks. Good stuff. Chikiro's going for the Yule's Scepter. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Might go... I would assume he's going to go Shadow Amulet at Shadow Cave? What the fuck is it called? Yeah, Shadow Glimmer Cave. Shadow Cave. To the Shadow Cave with you. Alright. And they're going to be just a wild raise over here, just in case somebody's over there. Alright. Ogre Magi is going to go for the Midas. Yep. I hope he goes Solar Crest. It's just so good. Right? He's going to go Glimmer Cape. Because 75 plus the, what? I think it's 75 again. 70, right? So that's 145 to 255. That doubles the sniper's attack speed right now. At 21 minutes, he has over half the max attack speed he can get in the game. And that's really nice. You know, he buys a crit stick after this. It could be huge. I mean, that could be game winning right there, honestly. Or, again, the Shadow Fiend, you know? You know, Shadow Fiend hits for almost 200 damage, going to go with the BKB. You know, it can be super useful. There you go, right? That's an extra 155. Puts you at almost 500. It's really nice. Puts you over 500, right? Oh, what did he use? Weird. They're going to run up. They might catch the Grimstroke if he just runs this way. Oh, listen to the Lotus. Yeah, he heard the Lotus Pool. He pings him. He heard the Lotus Pool. Oh, no. He's going to go for it. No! Man, I wonder if he had gone for the Requiem right as he TP'd. Requiem is 1.67. You could have wrecked for it. The Grimstroke would not have been able to get away, unfortunately. Would it be worth it? I think so. Fuck supports. As a support player. Just kidding. Please don't touch me if I'm in your games. That's really rude. Alright. And Ogre Magi being a little stingy with his bloodlust. Doesn't want to give it out. He's got gold to save. Right. And nice, they're gonna get this Tormentor and be on their way. I mean, they're dominating this game. I wonder if it's just the Tide pick, right? Like they're just not comfortable with it. More or less, you have an offlane Tide that went against their offlaner, and you aren't able to do much. You know what I mean? You have just a Tide hunter now. Is it worth it?
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Is it worth it to buy, like carry items like the Harpoon or whatever else he's gonna buy? I assume he's gonna buy like Harpoon Vlads. Are those carry items as Tide? I'm not really sure. All right. Here, this is now where this game kind of gets difficult. Usually you just want to shrapnel and hit the tower, but because shrapnel is so short right now, you just gotta hit it with the creeps. Oh, Sniper just walks onto the high ground. Okay, and they're gonna paint his face like Picasso a little bit, and they're gonna fortify and push everybody down to the low ground. All right, nothing to worry about right now.
For my coffers.
All right. Weaver is taking care of these. Oh. Do we get another courier? Not gonna happen. We did get one. We didn't catch it on the cam, so not gonna be yelling that name. they have an idea where the Weaver is. Weaver doesn't have shard. Catches the wave. And, oh, they have the Pango roll. They're going to be chasing. Nope. Unfortunate. Pango, you got an open slot. Go for Dust. They're going to catch the Weaver again. He's going to be running back. He does have another Sakuchi, and he's going to walk away. Okay, they're going to probably protect these creeps a little bit more. Especially with what the Weaver's doing. But they pushed him out a decent way. He might come back once he sees more than just the Shadow Fiend on the wave. I would. And Spearbreaker did take that bottom tower while that was transpiring, so you don't have to worry about that. Getting a little gold in the pocket. Got a little gold in my pocket. Spearbreaker's going to charge in, lands onto the sniper. They're going to go for paint again. And they're going to walk up to the sniper. He's just going to hit the tower. He's taking a lot of damage. Big Grimstone bolt lands on the dude. They get the Spearbreaker ult onto BKB on the Shadow Fiend, charge back in. He's going to get the stun off. He's going to walk away. BKB is going to throw that ult, lands onto 4-5 there. Okay, they kill the Spearbreaker. They did get the Aegis. BKB comes out from the sniper as well. They're going to get the bugs off everybody. And they have a Ravage. Shadow Fiend wants to be there, but doesn't want to be there, you know? They're going to take this tower. Okay, nice. And they're going to take the range racks. Do they stay for the melee? Oh, jump in with their pullback and to the Ravage onto 5. They're going to roll in with the Pango. The Weaver's going to be on the backside. They're going to be going in. They are going to chase after the sniper. The Shadow Fiend is already dead. They're going to get the kill on the sniper. They're going to be going. Zeus does die. He buys back. They're going to be on the Tide. Tide is going to get Ice Path. They have the TP in aggressively from the Zeus. They're going to be going on the Jakiro. Jakiro is going to be Yuled up in the air. They're going to go on the Tide. They killed the Tide. They're going to be throwing the big damage. They do kill the Jakiro. They're going to turn onto the Pangolier, and they're going to go onto the Ogre Magi. He is silenced right now. He does get the ult off from the Spearbreaker. They're going to turn onto the Pangolier. Pangolier is going to get a right click. He's going to jump in, turns onto the Zeus who bought back. He's going to turn onto the Spearbreaker. It's a 2-on-1 fight here. You got the Bastards from the Spearbreaker. He has a charge in 10 seconds. They get the silence off, and he gets the right clicks. It's going to be going 5 for 6 there. All right, 5 for 5. All right.
Are you watching live from the lobby?
I am.
With it? Can you stream in Discord and then watch with you in that case? Because I am very good. So it's a close game now. It looked like a stomp up until this point. I was watching from your perspective. I can't believe they killed 5 of the Dire.
Yeah, killed 5 and had a buyback on the Zeus, so it was good.
Yeah, what do you think of the drafts? From your perspective,
I think this is a Drode's hero, the carry Tide Hunter. You know, I don't think the rest of their draft is good. I think they're good individual heroes, but right now you have nothing to work with the Grimstroke. It kind of sucks. I think. What do you think?
I think Drodes has this kind of concept where he plays a tempo hero usually, and let someone else kind of secure the late game. I'm guessing this is what they wanted to do between the Spearbreaker, Zeus, and Weaver. And I know he's played this Tide Under pretty successfully before, but I don't think it's as strong as like when he goes IO. I think he's done some games of Pudge carry as well. I don't know if they banned it out, but I think Tide is more susceptible to kind of falling off as the game kind of runs away from him. He also can't farm as fast. But I definitely prefer Dire side draft. Like, this is definitely something that they've ran before. They actually ran this SF with Sniper against my team. It's something that they're comfortable with, so I'm surprised they let them have it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they got the comfort hero of Pango, and they got the comfort hero of SF, and then Sniper.
Nice. Okay. Well, a little bit of introduction. Well, we've got something down here. We've got Han playing with us. He is the captain of the Han team on EST Mondays in RD2L. I appreciate you being here. Is this your first RD2L season, or are you a veteran?
No. Well, now I'm considered a veteran. I've been around for a bit since 25. So
Okay.
it's been a bit.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. What
Yeah,
got you into
this
the scene?
I got tired of pubbing, so
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I still pub, but I wanted to play with some mixed MMR. You know, I'm not the crazy high MMR range, but 7K, it's like I'm high enough, so I'm usually the top 5 or 10 players in most of the divisions. Sometimes Sunday has a lot of high MMR players, but I don't know. It's fun. It's also a little frustrating because you expect people to react, and people like for every 1,000 MMR lower than you, you add like 1 to 4 seconds of delay in terms of how fast they react to things. It's kind of crazy at times.
Gotcha, okay. I'm gonna get smoke onto the Grimstroke here, gets the stun off, right clicks from the Shadow Fiend with that DD and just wipes him out. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. It's interesting because I don't necessarily see a world in which Radiant win this late game. I mean, I mean, I do. It's just not easy. It's like, so the Spear Breaker needs to get way bigger, and his net worth is not high enough to really achieve that. Honestly, no one on Radiant has high net worth. So I don't think they're gonna get to the point where it's like the 60-minute like Spear Breaker who's like keeping the whole map open. You know, like this is just it's too far away.
I think so too. It's, you know, and you got the sniper and the SF who just destroy towers. You know what I mean? In the 3 seconds, the Tide Hunter's already almost dead. Macropire with the Pango roll in. They're going to be going on the Shadow Fiend. Big ult from the sniper gets the kill, and they're just going to hit the towers right here with everybody else just standing in front. Oh
yeah. You can see that
BKB
SF is tanking everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're going to kill Spear Breaker. SF is going to die. He's going to throw that ult down with those big damage. They do. Grimstroke is going to ult. They're going to be getting charge onto the Pango. Sniper's going to be right-clicking on the high ground onto the Grimstroke. He's going to try to get away. They're going to throw the burn onto the Spirit Breaker. He's going to walk it off. They have the roll up from the Pango, and he's going to walk away as well. Nice. Okay. Yeah, taking the tower here. I didn't think the shrapnel talent was going to be doing so much for him, but they're going to get charged onto the sniper. I didn't think it was going to do so much, but it's doing fantastic. You know, they're just... Sniper is not scared to just stand on this high ground and it's the ult on the Grimstroke. Stand on the high ground and just take it.
Honda or no?
No, he doesn't.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say, so something conceptually that I think Drodes, or I don't know if Drodes is drafting, but Ira messed up on is, so the carry Tide, right? Like it functions around the concept of many offlaners can't beat you in lane because you don't get right clicked and stuff. But obviously Pango doesn't care. He has nukes that are physical, and then additionally, Uger has really high base damage. And then finally, he plays around this idea that even if you jump him, he could ultimate. But guess what? You got two BKBs on 2 cores, and then you have a Pango who's debuff immune when he rolls. So it's like your Ravage is also useless. So it's just conceptually, it doesn't like pan out the way he wanted it. I guess is what I'm trying to communicate.
Do you think this is a good Roche fight? They have the charge in. I mean, they know it's here.
This is GG. Unless Dire mess up with their positioning horribly here, Radiant gonna lose this fight. But they know. They see them coming. They're gonna start the roll onto the Tide. That's smart. Don't let him
and
take a Ravage.
BKB ult from the Shadow Fiend. They're going to Ravage up. It's going to hit onto 2. They're going to get the kill with the Macropire on 2. And Zeus is going to be on the low ground here. He might get seen by this ward. He does. They're going to jump on the Grimstroke on the backside. He's going to get chased down by the Pango. And Sniper's going to get the kill with the Shadow Fiend. And they do kill the Grimstroke in the lane.
Yep. And that's GG. That's all she wrote. So you saw right there, right? Tide was trying to hold his ultimate, but they didn't care. They just all BKB'd and ran at him, and his ultimate did nothing. And he's not tanking it. He survived 9 seconds of being wailed on. So it's kind of like the ship is sailed.
I think so. Yeah, it's a hard game, and you know, I also think it's, you know, hey, you don't have a lot to work with the Grimstroke, and it feels a little unfortunate. That ult can be really nice. Maybe it's just, you know, my little MMR brain, but you know, when I see that and you have nothing that can work with it other than what a Zeus Lightning Bolt, it's a challenge.
Yeah. What did you think? Did they ban Doom for did Dire ban Doom with the Grimstroke pick?
They banned it last, yes.
Okay.
So their last ban, and then they picked a Spear Breaker.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think I would have liked to see a sustain hero out of Radiant if you're gonna run this Tide draft. Something that makes Tide more invincible. Oh, they're gonna go hard on him.
Roll in is going to hit onto 4. And they're going to kill the Tide. Weaver's going to kill him from the right side. They do have the BKB from the Sniper. They already have a sentry down. He's going to have to walk away. They're going to get a kill with the deep buyback. They're going to be jumping in. Pango's going to be killing 2 by himself. And they're going to take the racks here.
Yeah, I definitely don't see how they thought their draft was going to come together for Radiant. Oh, no, all. BGD, most of these players know each other. So Pango's my brother, BGD, Ira, and my brother all play together. So I could see a little bit of friendly anger or a friendly tilt, but no, it's going to be very angry for a long time.
Little bit of yapping, a little bit of fun. And I say that's what RD2L is about. You know, it's about trying to get better. You know, for the low-level people, having fun as well. You know, yapping with the boys on whatever day you play. You know.
Yeah. Tide's going for a desperate PKB.
Grip Circle's going to connect. They're going to have the BKB from the Shadow Fiend. They're going to throw the Ravage. Big ult from the Shadow Fiend's going to go in. They're going to kill the Sniper on the front side. No, he's still alive. No one's hitting him. And the Spirit Breaker's going to be there. They're not going to get the kill. Macropyre is going to help out with that as well. GG is going to be called.
Yep.
Great game.
What do you think they're going to change between game 1 and game 2? Do you think